Everybody, Max here at the Landfather YouTube channel. I am super pumped because I'm just a couple days away from harvesting the first batch of broiler chickens I've ever raised. And one of the things you need for that, if you want it to be reasonably efficient, is a plucker. And this is the Yardbird chicken plucker. I bought this on Amazon, and I was gonna borrow one of my friends, but going through the process of raising these chickens and helping him out with his last processing day, I just realized that this is going to be a part of the future of my life. So I was like, the old rule is if you got to borrow something twice, you should just go ahead and buy it. And so that's why I bought this. So I'm going to get it unpacked, put together, and ready. This is Friday, October 17th, 18th. We've got 4 days left till processing. So let's go ahead and get this opened up. Wow, these feel like some really nice instructions. Good thing Saturday is trash day. Eat. Let's see what we've got going on here. I think this is supposed to come off of this. Oh boy. I reckon this is more complicated than I thought. Okay. All this feels a little heavier, a little heavier duty than I kind of would have thought. That's encouraging. I really hate cheap feeling things. And something like this that I bought with the intention of using for many years, it felt cheap. It didn't feel like it was gonna last. It would bother me. That doesn't go on that end. That goes on that end, you dangus. These fingers are hilarious looking. And now we're gonna read the instructions a little bit. Not like a lot, but like a little bit. I don't like instructions, but I also like things not taking as long as they have to. Plucks 2 8-pound birds in 15 seconds. 1.5 horsepower motor, 35 foot-pounds of plucking torque. Torquey. I'm fully torqued. Alright, where's the diagram? Extra cognizant of not cutting your power cord. That's probably a good thing to do, right? Short leg, that's what this is. Short leg. Short leg goes like that. Get yourself some magnetic parts holders from Harbor Freight and just thank me later. I need a wrench. 13mm. Get yourself some ratcheting wrenches. Just because you're worth it. All these nuts are nylock. You know, just on touching and feeling everything, this is better built than I thought. I'll have to go back and look how much I paid for this. It wasn't super cheap. If I remember, it was like 430, 440 bucks, something like that. I'll put it on the screen. Through the magical power of editing. But if you want to raise some meat chickens and you don't feel like shelling out the money for a plucker, it's very common to rent them. I was fortunate enough to have a friend who's going to lend me one, but a lot of people rent them. And that's a really good option, potentially. I think that's what we're looking at. Yep, that's what we're looking at. One of the things I like about buying stuff you have to put together a little bit, this being no exception, is it familiarizes yourself with it. Good opportunity to learn what it's all about and get your hands on it, see how it's built. Sometimes when things show up just ready to go, you don't know as much about them when you use them the first time. I'm really pretty happy with this so far, or at least it's exceeded my initial expectations. If you've never seen a chicken whirring around one of these things, it's pretty amazing how quickly and how effectively these things will pluck a chicken. So there's a fully plucked Look at his tail. I didn't even have to guess. They had a little arrow, a little sticker over here for which one is which. Oh boy. Uh-oh, my daughter's crying. My oldest daughter just transitioned to a big girl bed. She got up and needed to go potty. You know, it'd probably be faster to use an impact driver and sometimes it's just nice turning wrenches, you know? Sometimes it's just nice. One of the things that's always interesting to me is how do manufacturers decide what they keep as one piece and what they keep making to two pieces to be able to fit. I'm sure this is built in China. So you can fit things in the smallest box so you can fit the most into a shipping container. I know a lot of people don't like the metric system. I like the metric system. That might be an unpopular opinion, but it makes a lot of sense. What size nut are you? Are you a 17 millimeter? By golly, you are. Oh, that's like pretty evident. Pretty big time. What's up, Ricky? Big time. Okay, there's a keyway in there. There we go. So this, I wonder why. Aha. Great success. Very nice. I like you. Do you like me? 13 millimeter, 7.62 millimeter full metal jacket. Ah, it's a reverse threat. Alright. There's another thing I need for the chicken processing, but I think it's mostly assembled. Yardbird. Let's turn it on. It doesn't really look like a lot, but when there's a chicken in there, it's amazing. So this hooks up, you put a hose in here, and then there's an irrigation ring in here, which is pretty sweet. The other one I use at my friend's house, you just kind of spray with the sprayer. Man, I'm telling you what, I'm excited to show you guys what these things look like with some chicken in it. That'll be happening in like 4 or 5 days. So stay tuned for that.